Hello and welcome back to Yoshi Yarny Designs. I am Molly Yoshikawa, your host, and I am bringing you part 4 of Craftmania, or if you'd like to call it, Craftastic, with the 2 thumbs up. I am here to talk to you about the rest of the projects. So I wanted to show you some of the things I got at the yarn store, and I want to show you what I pulled out a whip. So I want to show you what's been going on with that, and then show you some other things. So let's get started with a yarn that I got at a quilt and yarn store in South Haven. So this is a fairly new store, and while most of their products is for quilting, they do have a handful of things that are yarn related. And of course, I was all about that. I was got like double 2 thumbs up. So look at this yarn and tell me how fabulous it is. Yes. So you have all kinds of beautiful colors in there, and it's sparkly. And I saw it and I'm like, I couldn't resist. I was like, of course I have to have it. I actually did have a project in mind. Now, granted, that doesn't happen too often, but it did happen this time. And I was thinking that I would do a circle shawl with it, but after winding the yarn, I started, and I will show you what it looks like so far. Oops, it's not what I wanted to show you. There you go. So far, this is what it looks like. So you have that nice lace, that nice negative space, and you can't really see the stitches per se, but you can see the colors in the yarn and you can see the sparkle. So the next project I wanted to share with you was an idea I had. I've been working on my tatted motifs from my Japanese needle tatter designer. And I've just been going through the motifs and making them up using the yarn that inspires me. So what I decided to do is glue them onto a felt piece to showcase them. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to turn it into like a stitch sampler or like a book. So I am going ahead and being creative with it, and adding beads, adding the leftover thread. So it could look like this, and then you turn the page like that. So I thought that was a good way to showcase them and keep them safe so I don't lose them. And it was a good way to do something with those beautiful motifs, because really they're little works of art, really. And I don't want to just throw them away, because some of them are fun to make and they turn out so beautifully. So that's what I've kind of decided to do, and that's been a lot of fun. And then the last project I want to show you is my shawl that I have mentioned in the previous episodes. It is done with my Pictured Rocks fingering hand dyed yarn. And I think for me, it's a visual memory of my time there at the Pictured Rocks, and I'm just so delighted with it. So let me show you how far I've gotten with that one. So this is my shawl, and the one at the top, this one here, the smaller triangle, is the yarn that was hand dyed by the person with that is the actual Pictured Rocks colorway, and then the darker is what I actually saw when I was there. So okay, so the shawl pattern is a little bit lacy, and you can see that the holes and stuff, which is, I like that. So I am just continuing on with the lace pattern, and that makes me much happier. So I'm probably about 10, maybe 10 rows, maybe about 10 rows away from actually finishing this shawl. And so I'm pretty excited about that. That is my work in progress, and it's probably been, I think it's been a year now since it's been on the needle. It's crocheted, but on the needle. So it's time to finish it. And I interrupt to give you this announcement that I did finish the shawl, the Pictured Rock shawl, and I finished it with the lace butterflies, as you can see, instead of doing the cable on the edge. And I wanted to tell you who did the pattern. It was that, and then on the back I just see Darn Knit 2024. So that is who made the pattern, and it was crocheted, and it is done. Until next time, Jane.